Hey yo, football fans, it's another great year. Fantasy football fiends, grab your beer. Giving you the best draft tips for all your picks. Starts and sits to the waiver wire fix. From my drafts galore to stats that's hardcore. Triple F does it all, have y'all screaming more. So sit back, relax, let the experts prevail. JT Magnum, Siggy Guns never fail.
What is up, Fantasy Football Fiends? My name is Ziggy Guns, along with
JT Magnum.
And today, Week 5, Pick'ems. We'll also talk about yesterday's game, or Thursday night's game, sorry about that. The Buffalo Bills at Cleveland. JT, start us off. What do you want to talk about?
We can talk about the game real quick. It was a good game. It sucked that the quarterbacks got hurt. I think Cleveland would have lost that game had Manuel not gotten hurt either. But then again, you never know. Hoyer was hurt earlier, so you know they were both doing very well. But it was a good win for Cleveland, and that's pretty much it. I don't see. It sucks that Whedon's now the quarterback. So if you have Hoyer, drop him, pick up Whedon.
Yeah, let's talk about the fantasy impact real quick. Obviously, we know that Hoyer's out. That impacts Cameron. That impacts Gordon because Whedon's not as good of a passer, at least what Hoyer was doing. He came in really throwing the ball. What do you suggest people do in that situation, to say when somebody has Gordon? Would you keep him, let him go, or would you try to trade them while their value is at its highest, like somebody like Cameron? Would you go for somebody like, say, Julius Thomas, or maybe, because, I mean, his numbers are up there with them. I mean, I doubt anybody's going to get a Jimmy Graham for him, but I mean, I can understand some of these other guys that are out of nowhere number one tight ends. What do you think about that?
I would say not panic yet, because Whedon, although he's not as good as a passer, it seems, as Hoyer, he still got the ball to Gordon and Cameron. He did throw that deep ball to Gordon, and he seems to like Gordon a lot. So I would say don't panic just yet, but if you do, if you try to trade, try to get what you can for him, get somebody really good, but I wouldn't trade Jordan Cameron just yet either. I actually have those two, and I have no intention of trading them.
You wouldn't go for like Julius Thomas right now if Cameron's value is right there with him.
Well, that's a different trade, but nobody's going to trade you that. Even if you did, yeah, nobody's going to trade you that, because Peyton Manning's throwing balls at he's going so many touchdown passes that you can get 2 touchdowns with Julius Thomas every game. So it's no use. They're not going to trade. Even if it's Jordan Cameron, they're not going to trade you for him.
I don't know. I mean, I can see it. I mean, his name's been out there a lot. I can see people. He's up there right now, I think, the third best tight end. I have it Jimmy Graham. I have it as Julius Thomas. And then I have Cameron right there at third. And this is ahead of guys like Tony Gonzalez. This is obviously Gronkowski hasn't played yet. All these guys are number ones. And I mean, I put them two, Thomas and Cameron, right there above everybody except for Graham right now, fantasy-wise. Yeah. But it'll be interesting. All right, C.J. Spiller. Let's talk about that side. C.J. Spiller, E.J. Manuel. Quickly, what do you think about those two prospects going forward?
Well, E.J. Manuel's gone. He's gone for weeks, so if you have him, drop him. Yeah, he's probably going to do well when he comes back. C.J. Spiller, right now he's been nothing but a disappointment. If you can try to trade him, but... then again, he just has like a minor ankle thing. It seems like once it heals, you saw what he did. He got a 8-yard touchdown run, and that was with a bad ankle, and he was limping running, and still was able to basically nobody could catch him. So it's up to you. If I had CJ Spiller, I wouldn't trade him. I'd keep him, because I have a feeling that he's going to end up doing better later on in the year. I'd keep him and see what I can use until he gets better.
In my opinion, I mean, CJ Spiller, I will go ahead and try to trade him while his value is at his highest right now, which is that you got the touchdown run. You could probably sell him to people that are struggling with some running backs, like, say, MJD, maybe even Ray Rice. Ray Rice hasn't done anything. He's also in the same boat, hurt. But I trust Ray Rice more health-wise right now than C.J. Spiller, so I will try to get somebody like him. E.J. Manuel, my opinion on that is I would just be careful. I'm not sure if that's the same knee that he had minor surgery earlier. I just think if you have him, you're taking a big risk, because I don't know if they're going to be able to keep him safe, as much as they want to, and I think that he's going to play recklessly, kind of like RG3 last year. So be careful with E.J. Manuel if you rely on him. If not, obviously you can keep him in your bench and let him
Yeah.
be your second quarterback when he comes back healthy. All right, let's go ahead and jump to the pick'ems. Seattle at Indianapolis. Who you got winning?
I'm going to say Indy, even though I think Seattle's going to probably end up winning. But since I'm a Niner fan and I need Seattle to lose, I'm going to say Indy.
I'm gonna I'm gonna pick Indianapolis also. I have it being that Indianapolis is a good team. Seattle is not really a great road team, and I just think the that's going to be the difference. Colts at home should be able to beat Seattle in a close one. Jacksonville at St. Louis. I don't even think we have to talk about it. What do you
St.
think?
Louis. Yeah, there's nothing to
St.
talk
Louis for
about.
me
Jacksonville sucks. They're horrible.
Yes, obviously St. Louis is going to look like the bed. They're going to look like the Broncos against them. All right, Kansas City at Tennessee. Who you got?
I'm going to say Kansas City only because Jake Locker's not playing.
I'm with you in that same boat. Kansas City, Jake Locker's hurt. It's going to be a good game, I think.
Although I
but in
wouldn't
the
be
end,
surprised if Fitzpatrick pulled one out.
that could be true. That'd be surprising coming from you since you bashed him last week. All right, Baltimore at Miami. What you got?
Miami, because they're at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Miami.
And
Yeah, I'll go
Baltimore,
Miami also.
Flacco is just what the heck is wrong with that dude?
It's the McDonald's commercial. It's a curse.
Yep. Cap was in that commercial. Don't tell me that.
Oh, no wonder they're struggling now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Miami should win at home. They're the better team. You know, they didn't show it against New Orleans, but they certainly have been having a good season so far. They're the better team, so they should be able to win at home. Philadelphia at New York Giants. Wow, talk about some bad games. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick New York because they're at home, and Philadelphia's defense is horrible, and I think the Giants are gonna be all over the quarterback, and I don't know. This could be a shootout. Both defenses suck. Both
it
teams
could
just
be.
seem like they
It could
suck, and I just think the better of the sucky teams are the Giants.
Right now I know Philadelphia has that win against Washington, and Washington has a win, so the Giants look like on paper the worst team. But yeah, I agree. They're at home. Their defensive front is going to put pressure on Vic. Giants should win. Of course, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose though. New Orleans at Chicago. This is my upset of the week. What you got?
I like New Orleans in a close one.
I like Chicago in a close one, and I especially would like Chicago even more if it rains. So I'm praying for rain in Chicago. New England at Cincinnati.
This is a good one because I like Cincinnati's defense a lot, and I would pick New England if they had Vince Wilfork, and that's a big injury, and I think Cincinnati's going to run the ball a lot this week, so I'm going to pick Cincinnati at home.
You know what? It's going to be a close. I've been picking against New England pretty much all season long, and I'm going to keep that trend going. So I'll pick Cincinnati also in a shocker. Detroit at Green Bay. What you got?
I like Green Bay. Coming off a bye, they've had 2 weeks to prepare for Detroit, and I think that it's hard to beat Aaron Rodgers, man, at home. So I'm going to pick Green Bay.
I think it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a great game. Fantasy-wise, play everybody on both these teams. Big scoring, a huge scoring game. Green Bay, though, will pull it out with the victory. Aaron Rodgers, 5 touchdowns, 500 yards. In the afternoon games, Carolina at Arizona. What you got?
Carolina's defense is so tough. They just traded a linebacker to the Giants, too. But
Nope.
I'm gonna take Carolina.
I have Carolina also. I do have Carolina also. Although my gut is telling me I should pick Arizona, I'm going to go Carolina and stick to it. Denver at Dallas.
Denver.
Man, the Broncos look so good.
Yeah, Denver looks so good. Peyton Manning looks like why didn't he pick San Fran why didn't he pick San Fran last year instead of Denver? My
Man,
goodness.
I'm thinking the Jets. I mean now looking back, wow, man. I mean the Jets had the chance, San Francisco had the chance. Wow.
Yeah,
that's all you
he's
can say.
just
For nothing.
He is.
That's cheap.
Yeah, he is. He's too good. He's too good. It's insane.
And we called this. We called the. Right now we sound like a bunch of Manning fanboys, but we called this whenever we're doing the draft. And now that his neck is, healthy, that this is a quarterback you need to keep an eye on. Should be probably the first one pick, but wouldn't because everybody wanted Breeze and Rodgers. But now looking back, he should have been the first pick of everything.
Yeah.
And this is a guy that's getting 5 touchdowns.
Well, even I had Breeze and Rodgers rated ahead of him, and I didn't think he was. Yeah. I didn't know he was going to do this. Like, this is insane. What's he doing right now is not normal. That's this. He's like Superman out there. He's too good.
Too good. Now, all right, we both picked Denver, by the way, if you didn't
Yes.
get that. Houston at San Francisco. It's going to be a close game, in my opinion, but of course, you're the 49er fan. What do you
Yeah,
think?
well, I'm going with my hometown, the home team and my team, of course. But I'm really, really scared of Houston.
You
Like,
nervous? You're afraid they're going to
no, I'm
turn it
just
on
nervous
now?
at the
Like,
49ers. They just seem to be just messed up offensively right now. Their defense doesn't have the problem. It's their offense. And I don't know. Something about their offense just is not right, not clicking. But I'm going to take them. I'm going to take my 49ers. I live and die with them.
I'm going to take 49ers also. It is Sunday Night Football, and so far, Kaepernick does play well in the big lights. You know what I mean? Like a bigger stage. And I think this is what he needs. I think this is what the 49ers needs to move forward and to put their offensive woes behind them. Big game, Sunday Night Football against a good team in Houston, San Francisco. San Diego at Oakland.
Yeah, it's weird,
Probably
right?
should be back,
It's at like 11:30 at night Eastern time. The game is
a
starting.
crazy game because of the Oakland A's, right? This
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
playoff
yeah.
baseball.
Yeah, I like San Diego, of course. Philip Rivers is gonna go off.
Anytime San Diego plays Oakland, it's a good game, in my opinion. Like, this is one of those games where, I know Oakland isn't really a high draw lately, but those two teams playing each other is entertaining. But yeah, San Diego is just playing a lot better. Oakland, probably we don't know how he's going to react, coming back. He could be picking up where he was, but even if that's the case, San Diego is just too good offensively against them. So, San Diego. New York at Atlanta, Monday Night Football. Not even close.
Atlanta.
Yeah, it's Atlanta. I know,
Yep,
Judge.
Atlanta.
Atlanta's going to destroy the Jets.
They have no wide receivers.
They have no receivers.
They have no receivers. Although Seattle just dropped a really good wide receiver today. A lot of people are hoping the Jets pick him up. I'm actually hoping the Niners pick him up because they released them today.
I missed this.
Stephen Hill. He's a 6'5", 200-something pounds, and can fly. He's just like your boy. I think you have one on your team with the same name, isn't
Stephen Hill. Yep, we have two Stephen Hills.
No, wait, no, it's not. His name isn't Stephen Hill. It's Stephen something else.
Okay.
I'm missaying his name right now. I bet you, but he's definitely with Stephen Williams. There he is, Stephen Williams. I had to look it up real quick. Stephen Williams from look him up. 6'5", about 2 something. He can fly, man. The guy, they're just so stacked at wide receiver. They dropped him, so that might be a good pickup if somebody picks him up. A la Niners or Jets.
Need all the help they can on that offensive side, especially wide receiver position, because they are just dropping like flies right now. With that said, they're not going to be able to keep pace with Atlanta's offense. Jets defense might keep them close for the first half, and then the second half, I expect Atlanta to blow them out. So those are your pick'ems, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any concerns, questions, or comments, leave them in the comment section below. Give us your picks. We were 7-7 both last week. What is it for the overall season there?
Yeah,
JT?
Siggy is leading. He's 35-24 on the year, and I am 34-25, which basically means we both suck at picking games. Because this is horrible. I don't think I've ever done so bad picking games before.
Well, let's throw it out there though. We didn't think Kansas City was going to win. We definitely didn't think that the Giants would be 0-4.
I've picked against Kansas City almost every week.
Me too. And then my fault. I was picking against New England this whole time, and they were winning.
Yeah, so it's just been, maybe we shouldn't pick against people that we hate or teams that we hate or whatever.
Exactly. I think that's what it is.
That's what it is. We have to start facing reality soon. But for our fantasy football teams, Siggy's at 2-2, and I'm at 4-0. I'll take it. But
you're doing good.
Yeah. So that's it. Leave comments in the comment section. Don't forget to give us your picks for this week. You guys never do it. So start. This is week 5. Start doing it now. Pick against us. We'll see how you do against us. And that's it. Fantasy Football Fiends, we out. We'll see you on Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday for Stardom Sit 'em.
Have a good one.
All right, peace.